Hello everybody, Shantell E. Jamison here, certified life coach, author, and motivational speaker. Today I want to talk to you guys about staying emotionally grounded during the coronavirus crisis. Now, we have endured several pandemics throughout human existence, but this one seems a bit more challenging for many people to navigate because it's being talked about on such a widespread scale. While H1N1 and other versions of influenza may have actually resulted in more fatalities, coronavirus feels like we all gonna die or we all gonna get infected, you know. And I think that social media has a lot to do with that, as well as several other factors that are beyond our control. But in any pandemic, in any crisis, it is extremely important to remain emotionally grounded. That is when you function at your most highest capacity, and that is when you are able to get through things and help other people. So everyone talks about not panicking, but it's kind of like whenever you tell somebody not to panic, they panic. It's kind of like when people be like, don't touch your face. And I find myself touching my face more than I've ever touched my face. I don't know if it's because I'm more aware that I'm touching my face, but I'm touching my face a lot more, and I've been told not to touch my face. So whenever people say don't panic, people tend to panic, you know? But it's important to definitely remain calm. You are your best self when you are thinking clearly, when you have a calm mind, and when you are stable. So one of the ways to do that is to realize what actually is in your control. While it's important to stay informed during the coronavirus crisis, there are certain choices that you can make when consuming information. Consume information from sources that are reputable. The Center for Disease Control, the World Health Organization, the Department of Health. Stay away from articles that are not vetted. Stay away from negative opinions. There are always those people who exist in the world that think we're all gonna die. Sometimes we may think that. But if you constantly focus on individuals who give negative talk, then you will eventually get sucked into the matrix. The brain is like a sponge. So be mindful of what you consume, first of all. Another way to realize what you can do and the amount of control that you actually have is to really gear up on the information regarding healthy practices. Now, one of the ways is to stay alert. I'm not saying that you should treat anybody as if they are a walking disease, but be mindful of individuals who may appear to be ill. Be mindful of your distance between individuals, whether or not they appear to be ill while you're in public places. The CDC is recommending that we stay within 6 feet of each other because this is a virus that can be transmitted through coughing and sneezing and particles in the air. So by remaining vigilant and aware of your surroundings, that is one way to have some sense of control. Because what's happening now is people are attempting to gain a sense of control. We really do not need a whole lot of toilet paper, but the human desire to have some sense of control is for us to just latch on to grab toilet paper versus echinacea or fruits and vegetables or medicine, But by remaining emotionally grounded, you are able to think about and assess what it is that you really need and who you can help during this crisis. Cleanliness is key. Everybody knows by now that you should wash your hands for 20 seconds as often as possible. You cough into your sleeve. You use hand sanitizer when hand soap is not available. Understand that you most likely will not die if you catch this disease. So what I basically mean is that you need to stay grounded and rooted in reality. When you have a realistic understanding of what it is that you are up against, you are more prepared to emotionally handle it. If you are a healthy individual who is younger than the age of 60, then you have an 80% chance of surviving, if not more. The last time I checked, I think it was like 82%. So, when you don't panic, you are able to consume information that is more accurate and that will actually help you in the long run. So rest in that fact. Another important thing is to remember mind over matter. Mind over matter. With the rise of social media, traditional media, and general public opinion, it's really easy to become overwhelmed with fear. Every time you turn around, people are talking about who done died, and just, it's just not really positive. But when you understand the reality of what is right now, you can be proactive in not allowing your fears to govern your mind and body. So one way to do that is to remember that meditation is your friend. Calming the mind through deep breathing, exercises such as yoga, and active meditation is more than beneficial during this time. While now is a time to take things seriously, you do not have to panic and you do not have to be afraid. Understand that remaining emotionally grounded and emotionally fit will get you through just about anything that life throws your way. So, remember, be aware of your surroundings. Choose what you consume. Only consume factual information. Limit the consumption of opinions, because a lot of people speak from places of fear and negativity. Mind over matter. And as always, stay clean and healthy. Have a good one.